Guess what? I'm back, friends. I've been gone for a little bit, haven't I? Oh, a week or 10 days, probably 10 days. But I'm so glad to be back with you. I have so much to report. So come on in. We're going to do a little stamping, chatting. I hope you brought your favorite drink or a drink. And we're going to get started here in just a minute. We're going to be playing with the beautiful sketched butterflies tonight. Now, before you say, another butterfly set, really? No, it's not just another butterfly set. The drawing of these butterflies are so gorgeous that if they come out with a set that's called Sketched Flowers, I'll be the first to buy it. I love this. I overlooked it at first too. I was like, butterflies? I don't know. But now I know. I love them. And so we're going to take a little while here tonight to talk about all things Stamping Zoo, Stampin' Up, paper crafting. We're going to talk about you and what you've been doing, and just get back in the swing of things. And I'm going to be telling you what I've been doing since I've been gone. Right, a lot's happened. I feel like a lot's happened. Well, hello everyone. Hello, Corinne. Hey, Laverne, my friend from Napa, our friend from Napa. Hello. And there's Jean and Anna Subedi. Hello, everybody. It's so nice to have you here. So whether you're joining via Facebook or YouTube, whether you are live or coming on later on for the replay, I welcome you. I am Lisa Harden, coming to you live from the Stamping Zoo in beautiful Boise, Idaho. It is heating up in beautiful Boise, Idaho a little bit. Hello, Kathy, and thank you for sharing. Sherry reminds me to remind you, if you are so inclined, if you are enjoying this video or think you might enjoy this video, why don't you go ahead and share it for me? I would appreciate that so much. Doesn't cost anything, and it is so helpful to my small business of one, right? I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the things that means is that I sell all the beautiful products we'll be using tonight and thousands more from a great over 30-year company named Stampin' Up! You've probably heard of it if you're here with me, but if not, come along for the ride. Say hello in the comments. Tell us where you're coming from and anything else you'd like us to know about your paper crafting experience, whether you have a little, a lot, or absolutely none. You are welcome here. Okay, so this is a great group of people, and it fills my creative cup to be here with you every week. But I did miss a few days, didn't I? Hello, Cindy. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Jean. Oh, yeah, my retreat was so fun. It was so I hope they had half as much fun as I did, because then it was a success. Yes, it was very, very fun. So as I mentioned, we are going to be working tonight with sketched butterflies and the coordinating dies. Please don't forget about these, because they're a little different than your normal butterflies that we may have had before, right? The same, but different, which is what keeps us coming back. And so, hello, everyone. Gosh, everybody's joining tonight. I love it. And we just have so much to share. I have so many fun things. Let me grab something behind me before I forget about it. I just happened to see it in my camera. Thank goodness. Something really fun. And yes, I know the lighting's weird, and that's okay. We're going to go with it. Um, so, oh gosh, this is so cute. Look at this cute little card I received. I'm going to open it for you when I point our camera down. This is from Roxanne. So, hello, Roxanne. Roxanne is here a lot. I think she's here. Roxanne, are you here live? I feel like you're here on replay a lot. And so, welcome. And giving you a little shout out here. And I'm going to show off your card because it's so beautiful. I will tell you, before we get started on anything else, I just want to put out a little call to action. This is a paper crafter's call to action. Okay. I'm gathering cards for two people in our crafting community. I'd rather not give you their names publicly, but I'm gathering cards for two people for two very different reasons that I feel need to have some love. Okay. Some paper hugs, right? And so if you are so inclined, you probably need to get the cards in the mail like Friday or Saturday at the latest, because I will be sending them out next week. If you are interested in doing that and you haven't contacted me already, please send me a private message. If you're on YouTube, you can contact me via email at the Stamping Zoo at outlook.com. I would love to gather as many cards as I can. I'm going to have the cards sent here to me because I'm not giving out the addresses of the people. I don't have permission to do that. And so I'm having you send cards to me, and then I am going to be sending them out next week. And they do need to go out next week. So, uh, like I said, a call to action if you are so inclined. I would love to gather. Um, these are for good causes, and I'd like to gather a lot of cards for these people. So please let me know if you are interested through private message, and I will send you uh, the names and the pertinent information. Okay, and so you can do that anytime. And with that, let's get started, right? I'm going to go ahead and point you down now. Why not? Let's get this going. You don't want to sit here and look at me, I don't know, making crazy faces. So let's just get started. Here's this beautiful card from Roxanne, and you can tell it's a cool, fun fall. Thank you, Cindy. So she has used, I can't remember the name of the stamp set because I didn't get it, but this is a bundle. Um, we're just going to leave that for now. But I know that this is the latte paper. And isn't that a great combination? They weren't sold together. Hello, Tina. They weren't sold together, but she put them together and they're perfect, right? And so all beautiful Stampin' Up! Supplies. And then check this out. Who has made this? I need to make this. This thing is gorgeous. And I can tell it's a square with just one diagonal in the middle of it there. But the way it goes together is so beautiful. And what a show, right? What a cool way to show off all of our designer series paper. Thank you so much, Roxanne. It definitely made me smile, and you're the best. Okay. You're what keep me coming back here. You and all your friends. Everyday details. I had the word everyday in my mind, Jean, but it just wouldn't come out my mouth. So perfect. Thank you, Jean. Yes, and it's so cute how this little cup, she made the little cup of coffee, and then she used the paper, and I think it's so adorable. So good job, Roxanne. This is what we love. Happy mail. Um, I mean, I don't always need to get happy mail, but hey, I always enjoy it, right? Okay, so we're gonna have to make that. We're gonna have to make a card inspired by Roxanne's card sometime soon because I love it. All right, we are coming back to sketched butterflies, but I have a few show and tell. This is show and tell basically for adults. Um, and now's the tell part. Okay, I have a little bit of telling, and so bear with me because I'm going to bring on some pictures, right? And so here is my current host code. If you would be so kind, when you are purchasing product from me at thestampingzoo.com, if you would please use this host code for orders under $150. That allows me to accumulate host rewards and bring to you freebies every month and to uh, fill your classes with just as much product as I can. And I so thank you for doing that. It really does make a difference. Now, if your order is $150 or over, please don't use this host code. I want you to accumulate your own benefits, and you start getting additional rewards in the amount of 10%, and it just goes up from there. Did you know that if you place an order of $450, you get to choose a bundle at 50% off? Yes. So they just keep coming. Let's see here. Hello, Teresa from West Boise. Hello. You're going to have to come over here and visit me and come to Stamp Camp. Okay. I have people coming in from Meridian and further. So, Teresa, I'm going to expect you here at a stamp camp. All right. You go over to thestampingzoo.com, and I'm going to have the dates posted hopefully by the end of this weekend for the rest of this summer. So I can't wait. And hello, Deborah and Cindy. I know I already said hi to you, but I'm going to say hi again. And there's Roz. Hi, Roz. How are you feeling? See, Roz was missing in action for a little bit too. So she's been recuperating, and that's what we want her to do, right? Okay. Please don't forget that the bundles, the dye bundles that I believe are in the catalog. I don't think all the online exclusives are, but the ones in the catalog, which there are many, Sketched Butterflies is just one of them. They're an extra 10% off. So it makes them 20% off this month. And I will tell you, Spotlight on Nature, I believe, just came back into stock this afternoon. They had it estimated for July 1st, but the stamp set's back, the dies are back. Friends, go and get it if you don't have it already. Oh my gosh, I've done so many projects and videos with that. So it is a really great stamp set, and the dies are not, they knocked it out of the park. It's 12 or 13 circles. Okay. And hello, Denise. Very nice to see you coming in from Colorado. So please, again, the 10% is applied automatically when you place your order. And that is also 10% off of the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines and the mini. So don't forget about the mini. You see me use it here very much or often. I'll be using it tonight. Probably 90% of our dies fit through the mini. So don't think that it's something that you won't end up using. You probably end up using it a lot. Okay, I'm so excited, Teresa. I want you to look for my Stamp Camp post because I'm always welcoming new people over to Stamp Camp. And here's another thing that we're going to be doing during the summer. I have 3 classes coming to you that are Stamp-A-Stacks. They will be 8 cards, 2 each of 4 different designs. These are basically, well, not basically, they will be with very little editing, the classes that I put together for my retreat. So when everyone comes to my retreat, they have a choice of 4 kits and they choose multiples. And then that's what they work on at my retreat, the retreat I just finished up. And so, for those of you who can't travel to Boise, Idaho, or don't live here, I'm bringing the retreat to you. Okay. And so, here's the first phase of that it is featuring the Country Flowers bundle, which I'll be showing you in just a moment. And this is what you get in the kit, all sorts of stuff. I'll let you read through that. I'm going to show you a picture. And I'm even going to show you the cards and the supplies that you get. Okay. Let's see. I think I have a picture here. Okay. So this is the featured bundle. So in order to make these cards as designed, you will want to have the Country Flowers bundle. Now, if you don't have it, that's okay. You can use something you have in your stash. You'll just have to modify the designs a bit. All right. But this is the feature. I've had fun playing with it. I love it. And I think I love it so much because there's like these little pieces of coloring. There's nothing huge. All of the elements are kind of small and that you just build. And so it's very, very fun. So I wanted to open up these Stamp-A-Stacks with this. And this is what the kit looks like. Okay. So you're getting half a pack of the ribbon combo. So you get 5 yards of ribbon, a full pack of embellishments, and then a quarter pack of 2 different kinds of paper, Country Flowers and Country Lace. And then the card kits are at the top of this picture. So that's what a card kit um, looks like when it comes from me. It has all sorts of die kits in it. It has anything I've used to make the card design that's not included in the bundle. You will die cut those items yourselves. Of course, I don't stamp anything, but I provide all of the die cuts and pieces of cardstock and envelopes that you will need to create the cards as I've designed them. Okay. Whoops, we don't want to talk about that yet. So, anyway, coming back to this, the cost is $45. That includes priority shipping, which is like $9 or $10. And then you get everything I showed you in that picture. You'll get a PDF with color photos. Since this is a Stamp-A-Stack, 8 cards. The cards, as you will see, there's no fun folds. They're just straightforward, nice, pretty, fresh floral cards. Okay, you can use them for a variety of occasions, as you saw from the stamp set. and you just get a PDF with color photos. So it's just an easy class that you can go through with, like I said, I will email you the PDF and then you'll get the supplies. I'll be shipping out as early as the 30th, and that is based on estimated shipping times to get the product here to my house. Okay. So let me get rid of this for just a moment and I'm going to show you what's in the kit since I've already talked about it so much. If you don't want to see the card designs, then look away because we're going to look at them. Okay. So, as I said, if you want to make these cards as I designed them, you'll need the country flowers and not that. You will need the country flowers dies. Okay. Again, an extra 10% off, like an extra $5 or $6 off. So the other bundle that since they're 10% off, right? The other bundle that I'm recommending, but is not part of these specific designs, is the Country Birdhouse. It's part of the same suite, and you can use all of these same products and probably modify these card designs to use the Country Birdhouse. Okay, so if you're looking to get a great deal on another bundle that's super fun, the Birdhouse, and I think it's in stock, but you guys can tell me. Okay, here are the cards. You'll make 2 of each of these cards. Now I will be modifying this one because this is an extra stamp from the textured timber, I believe. So while I like it, I'm not going to design something that needs another stamp set. So I'll be modifying this card slightly, but as you can see, we've got lots of beautiful designs. And as I said, you'll have all of your papers cut. You'll cut your own designer series paper, but you'll have all of your cardstocks cut, and die cuts outside of the featured bundle will be cut and inside your kits for you to just have fun with. And then you'll have 8 cards when you get done with them. And I am still including the envelopes. Okay. So that's the first class. Now, as I said, you're going to have 5 yards. So half a roll of each of these ribbons. They've been out for a while. So if you were waiting for them to come back in stock, why not think about this getting this kit from me? And in that way, it's part of a product share, right? So 5 combined total of 5 yards of that ribbon, petal pink and white. And then you're also going to have, this is a partial pack, right? But you're going to have a full pack of the gray, basic gray and slate pearls. They are so fun. And then as I showed you in that picture, sorry, you're going to have all this gorgeous paper. And so some of this is from Country Lace and some of this is from Country Woods. Now, the Country Woods is currently estimated to be back on July 1st. And I told you this will probably ship around the 30th, right? So it may be held up by that. I have a couple. I don't have a ton of that extra DSP from the kits I already cut, but I have enough to probably make 2 kits. So the first 2 that are where you register and pay for them, the first 2 will go out quicker than the others. But I mean, probably not by too much, but still, just to let you know that. So again, if you like these bundles, if you already have these bundles, great, just register for the kit. But if you want to add these to your order, then I've included them in the registration as an option to add. So you can just add it and make it one big order. And then I'll take care of you from there on out. Okay, so I'm really excited about that one. I don't know that it's my favorite. People were asking me at the class, like, which was my favorite. And the good thing is, I was having a really hard time. Like, I love them all. The other 2 are going to be Take to the Sky, so the airplanes, and then Citrus Blooms. Oh, so gorgeous. I can feel this like warm breeze coming from the, Isle of Capri as I'm thinking about that one. So, hello, Dawn. Very nice to see you. Yes. Hey, Leslie. I heard that it was kind of cold over there. I was watching Donna Gray, I think, last night, and she was saying that it was 3 something, which 3 Celsius. Even I know it's probably 35 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know. I'm guessing. But I know it's not like 100. So it's going to be 100 here this weekend, dear Lord. So on my way home from the office about noon today, I worked from home for the afternoon, but on my way home, I was laying in provisions at the grocery store. That means I'm not leaving the house as much as possible. I will be walking dogs early, early in the morning. And then we will be staying in the house. Now, one thing that's going to trip up that plan of where's my other piece of paper? Anyway, one thing that's going to trip up that plan is that I have a wedding. Well, it's not my wedding, thank goodness, but I'm going to a wedding on Saturday at 5 o'clock outside. So, no, I'm not wearing the three-quarter sleeve dress that I bought for the occasion. I'm wearing a very casual, very breathable cotton dress. I have a hat that will zhuzh it up a little bit. And yes, my head will be hot, but I still won't be as hot as no hat and sandals. I mean, it's the best I'm going to be able to do. And thank goodness it's not a formal wedding. Um, but oh man, now I'm excited to go to the wedding. I like the young people that are getting married, and it's my manager's um, child, daughter. So I'm very excited. I've known this person for 25 years, but yeah, it's gonna be a hot one. Okay, so yeah, here's my first card for the night. What do you think about this? So let me get in close. Let's give these butterflies just a moment. Look at them. They are sketched butterflies, right? I love the sketching. It's very well, it's just gorgeous. And so I carried more of it into the inside because I just couldn't handle it. I thought it was so beautiful. Look at that. Just that I think is so pretty. You're so sweet, Cindy. You love this card. Well, it loves you back. It's full of brights. So I use melon mambo. Let's see. Melon mambo pumpkin pie, lemon lime twist, probably azure afternoon. Yeah. And then I pulled in gorgeous grape from the Regals. So a rough butterfly or a rough rainbow interpretation. And then this is on Nested Essentials die cut. This is probably going to be my customer thank you card because I love it too. So, oh, Anna, you're a good little, you're a good little stamper. Good job. And I'm glad to know the link works. So anyway, I'm in love with this, right? So we will do another card that has all of the color on the butterflies or more of the color on the butterflies. But for right now, this is like all the color on the card and then just black and white butterflies. But they're so gorgeous. And I mean, they're going to be gorgeous when you emboss them and then add color to them. And they're going to be gorgeous when you watercolor them. So stamp them in stays on. And then watercolor them. You can use any sort of coloring tools we have. And there are, let's see, there's three different, I didn't even use the largest one, right? So there are three front facing and then a profile. And then there's this little group is one stamp. So these four are one stamp and they're going to be beautiful little background. Then we've got wishing you a beautiful birthday. You already saw that one. Hope is a beautiful thing that flutters in the soul. That's sweet. Thinking of you and you brighten up so many of my days. I really like that one. I mean, I really can see using this one a lot. Good job, Sue. I know. Oh, it costs money to watch me. Oh, I know. It's free. But that's what I'm here for. I knew a lot of people were waiting for Spotlight on Nature. Um, I mean, what can I say? Shame on you for not getting it the very first order. I know we can't have everything all at once, but it's a winner. It's a real winner. Those dies, I hope they never retire. I say that a lot. Okay, so why don't we just make this card, but with a twist? All right. So some more beautiful paper I have here is a big stash of Thoughtful Journey. I have all sorts of strips of it too. It was a Zubilee class for me just last month, I believe. It was also featured in my retreat. And so we have lots of different choices. And I kind of want to lean into, let's see, we'll keep this one here as kind of our inspiration. But I kind of want to lean into the Pretty Peacock. Oh, yes. I love this piece of paper. And the, I don't know, let's take a look at the colors. Oh, yes. Kind of this mossy meadow, wild wheat situation there. And so I'm just going to take a look at, of course, I'm going to look at these strips that are on the front. So I have cut these. These are all 1 inch by 3 3/4. Okay. And oh, Lori got this on pre-order. See, you were smart. I had to be convinced a little bit more. That's a possibility. And so, yeah, I guess I needed a little more convincing because I didn't groan when I said it, but I was like, butterflies, do I need that right now? No, I can live without them. And then when I really sat and, we go through these different phases of looking in the catalog. And then when I was sitting one night looking at the catalog, I was like, I don't know what I was thinking because, like, this is gorgeous. Get it. Hurry. You must have it. And so then there you go. That's what happened. Easy as pie. Easy as peach pie. Okay, these are so beautiful. I mean, you can't, there's no bad paper, right? This is the only thing bad about this pack of paper is it's very hard to choose which sides to use. So that comes up. That's a struggle and that's real. That struggle's real. I don't want to bring the pink and I don't want to bring the pinks in with this. That's a little too much. Too much. Let's see here. Gosh, I have so many. Oh, good. I think this is like almost full, but then a little something else. So this is also going to be a stamp stack. So you think your sound card, what, Jenny? Think your sound card went out, but still watching. Oh, something, you don't have the sound? Is that what you're saying? Well, goodness, that's no good. Okay, why don't we just do different strips of these 2 different designs of paper. This one, well, got to give that up. And then this intense, yes, the intense Pretty Peacock. Let's see if I have enough on these pieces. Probably do. Okay, so, and then we're not going to use black to stamp the butterflies. We might use Pretty Peacock, or we might use Wild Wheat. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I love wild wheat, you guys. I think I liked it when I first saw it, but I love it now. I'm a proud wild wheat supporter. Okay, so if we want Pretty Peacock, then I want the DSP to kind of lean into the other color a little bit. But then let's get these strips. I know you can't see me cutting, but it's just basic cutting. I'm not doing anything crazy. Hello, Laura Lee Kuipers. Please report to me. How are you? You know what? I have been meaning to do this for the last couple of videos. I'm going to send out a shout out to Brenda Hutchinson. Brenda Hutchinson, if you're watching this, I want you to tell me that you heard this. She likes and comment. Well, no, she likes on almost every video I think I've ever done. And I can't see her little face. She doesn't have a little icon. I have no idea where she lives. I have no idea about you, Brenda, other than you're very kind. And I only hope that I'm providing you with some Stampin' Joy. So little shout out to you. Okay, Pretty Peacock card base. Just for funsies. All right, there's that. And then, let me see Wild Wheat for a minute here. I know y'all are going to hate it, but that's just too bad. I'm going to make you like it. No, I'm not. Some of you already like it. I know that. Hey, Amy, how's it going up there? What's your weather like? Let's start out by 4 5 1/4. I did end up trimming it because I got my paper a little uneven. Like I didn't space it properly. But that's all right. Now, this one, you're going to see it a little bit more because it's not black on black. So, and then I'm going to score this little baby right here. Boop. And if we don't like this, once we get the paper up there, then we're going to switch it out to pretty peacock background. 3 3/4 by 1 inch. That's what these little strips are. So yeah, getting back. Sorry, something caught my eye out there. I don't know what it was. Something nature oriented. Oh my gosh, you guys, have you been seeing this video of a moose being chased by a bear, a grizzly bear? Both of those animals move faster than I ever thought they would. Now, I heard that like you can't outrun a bear and stuff, but I can't outrun a lot. So that doesn't really mean a lot to me. I probably can't even outrun a 100-year-old World War II veteran. Okay. So telling me that I can't outrun a grizzly bear, I can't really, it does nothing for me. But seeing a moose like flat out going and then seeing the bear chase it, oh, I'm so glad I didn't see the end of that story because I don't think it ended well for said moose. That's nature. So yeah, it was very interesting. 21 degrees Celsius. You had to throw that in, didn't you? You had to show my ignorance of the metric system. That is probably about 120 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm just guessing. Okay, so we're just playing here. Okay. We have 3 strips of the mixture. 1, 2. Yes. Love it already. 3. Let's mix up the light and dark. 4, 5. Love it. It's cool. Cool, man. It's go time. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Laura. I appreciate that so much. Jean thinks that wild wheat looks good. Jean, good job. It's pretty, isn't it? Look at this. The intensity of the pretty peacock, I mean, has my heart. But I do love the rainbow colors too. This one has my heart, really, because it's brights. And, you know, Stamping Zoo loves brights. Okay, so this is totally easy. There is no, oh, and you could use that too, though. Okay, I'm going to stick with what I'm doing here. I want to keep the patterns fairly routine. All right, so I'm going to start in the middle, kind of centering it. Now I could use my grid here to really make sure it was centered, but you know, I can see it. It does look gold. Absolutely looks gold. Oh, and while I'm just adhering here, if you are waiting for the in color videos, as discussed, I will be recording those tomorrow. Okay, so I'm very excited. I love the cards, and you already know. Yeah, well, you should already have your kits. My lord, if you didn't, something went wrong. So keep that in mind. And so we're going to be rocking and rolling sometime tomorrow. I don't know. I might take some time off and start early in the afternoon. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, it's just kind of one of those weeks where I have a little flexibility. Not so much last week because my boss was going to be gone this week, right? Okay, now see over here, the left ended up a little bit wider. I'm going to take it off. I'm not going to get all uptight about the fact that it's not going to be a quarter of an inch away. You're not even going to notice it because you're going to be looking at the butterflies. I can tell you right now. Okay, and then since I have this piece, it's kind of large for. I'm going to do. Let's make the butterflies first, and then we'll decide what color we want the sentiment to be. And I love the birthday sentiment because I have a lot of birthdays. I give a lot of birthday cards away in the summer. Seems like so. Now's the time. Okay, this should be the inside. Oh, and while we're doing this, I should also take this paper. Now I'm going to get this one. Oh, it has blue on it. Well, let's see. We might be able to jimmy that. What does this one look like? Eee, that's not going to go with our limited color scheme. See, this is the hard part. I'm going to put some DSP on the inside as well, like I did on that other one. Yeah, okay. We're going to use this. So I'm going to cut this by 4 5 1/4. Like, why should we just limit our DSP to the outside? I'm not doing that anymore. So keep watching this space for more DSP filled cards because they're going to be filled. And that's going to be on the inside of the card. Heather says, anyone free giveaway? I'm not sure. Are you asking me if I'm giving away anything free today? I am not, because my free giveaways now are at the end of every month, and they are you'll be entered into them if you participate in any of the sketched challenges that I post throughout the month. Now, I missed last Sunday's, but you go back and post in any of them that I posted in June. And then I'm going to be posting a new one, excuse me, this coming Sunday. So 3 days. And so that's how you get your name into the drawing for free things, as well as if you place an order, I put your name in a drawing too, because I think that's one other way I can thank you. So, okay, let's put this inside piece in because we know nothing's going to be added to it. Okay. Oh, see, now there we can use that beautiful scene that I was worried about covering up. Right? And then when your person opens it, I think this is a way to really, oh God, I got that crooked. I mean, like crooked. This is a way to really show off that this is a handmade card, right? Because cards you buy, well, first of all, they don't look anything like our cards, but they definitely don't have designs on the inside. Let's see if I can try. I think I could have gotten that straighter by closing my eyes. I don't even know. There. Oh, yes. Good recovery. Good recovery, gal. Okay. So then this is the front. And you are so welcome, Heather. Okay. Is this the inside? Yeah, that's the inside. Don't stamp that and cut it up. Leave it alone. Now, I want to try. We may do wild wheat, but I don't think so, because we already have a lot of wild wheat on the card. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to do the butterflies and pretty peacock. Okay. Now, when I just pulled this, I remembered something that came up at retreat, and I was so surprised that I have obviously not done a good job of conveying this information to you. But when you get a new ink pad, it does not have a label here, does not have a label inside, but it has 5 strips on the back, and they're stickers. Okay, so you peel them off. I peeled off the English and the French because if you know me, you know that I am kind of a Francophile and I like to know the names in French. Well, there's a section right in here in the ink pad, and that is for a color as well. Now, probably most people use this strip, which is just it's blank. Okay, but it shows the color. And so you peel that up, you take your pick tool, comes in handy, peel it up, and then you put it in here. Okay. So that when this is open, and let's say you don't have that there, and all these dark colors are open, you can still tell what it is. And then this one, of course, some people probably put them on the back. I think I have before I decided to put it with the handle part, because I'm always looking at this end. So that's why I chose this end to have them displaying the label, but that's where the labels are. So you don't have to make labels. Now, I did make labels for a couple of them because the colors that are really light, lemon lolly is one of them. You can't really read it. I can't read it. And I mean, we just saw my eyesight's not that great. So I just made a label, but that you don't have to do that. Um, that's just me. Okay. So please keep that in mind. And um, away we go. Let's do a little. Now let's just do the big one, just because I think it might take up a little too much room. So I wanted to have 3 butterflies on the front, right? And the sentiment. But let's do the big one. She looks like a monarch styled butterfly. And I just want to see it. And we may end up using it, right? Oh, it's gorgeous. Now look at that. Look at all that scribbly and all those lines. And I mean, it's so neat. Okay, let's do the other one. Papa bear, mama bear, baby bear, right? Do I have enough room up there? I think so. We're going to go ahead. Mm, doesn't get much better than that. I wish we had real butterflies in this color. We probably do, somewhere exotic. I don't think we have pretty peacock butterflies, colored butterflies here in Boise, Idaho. But we do have one of those really cool exhibits. It's probably still going on right now. It's at our zoo, and they get all sorts of butterflies that are exotic, not necessarily native to Boise. And you can go in there and let them land on you. It's a little unnerving, I'm going to be honest. It's like I'm okay with it until I start thinking there's bugs on me. They're beautiful, but there's bugs on me. And then kind of weirds me out a little bit. But it's all right, Lisa, you can handle it. Okay, let's take a look at this in wild wheat. I should give it its due just in case. And we might want to go mix, right? Okay. So, oh, not bad. So, my friend and a couple of her husband and her sister, they are actually on a safari right now. And they've been before. Um, they're very involved in this particular park. But um, her sister's posting a lot of things on Instagram, so I'm able to watch all their little videos. And oh my gosh, they got chased by an elephant. They said the elephant kind of set a trap, like made them. They were in a jeep, right? Of course, but made their jeep kind of go one way and then kind of like jumped out of the bushes at them, really close. Not jumped, but you know what I mean. Flailing the ears and all that business. Oh my gosh, it was a good video, but it was like that was actually kind of scary, I think. And my friend said, "Yes, it was kind of scary." Kinda like the grizzly chasing the moose, like, you don't wanna get in the middle of that situation. Now there, I just was curious, and I was just using the blender pen, and I really kind of like that. Brought in the colors into the inner part of the, um, wings, and so these are new because I had some for several years, and they finally went dry, but they don't go dry very often or very fast, and so I'm gonna do this with the pretty peacock, And so I'm really just you just color on it and don't color over and over on it because this isn't watercolor paper, but it's meant to be fine on our regular cardstock. And so you really um, it works kind of like the the Stampin' Blends clear. Is that what we call it? Color lifter, but it's for it's not for alcohol based, it's for water based. Yeah. Your son and daughter-in-law have been on a safari. I was thinking today, would you like to go? Lisa, would you like to go? And we decided no. Um, they're intense and the tents look just lovely. And I thought, that tent could be scratched open so easily. Now, I'm gonna have to ask her. I don't know if they have guards or what the situation is when they're sleeping. But I mean, hey, it's quite an adventure. Probably don't, you don't get that kind of adventure anywhere else. Um, just I'm probably a little bit of a chicken that way. And the tent was very, very nice, but I do not believe there was room service. That's what I'm thinking. And I didn't grow up with room service. Don't get the wrong idea. I grew up not even knowing what gratuity meant. Okay. But I've come accustomed to things, things that I like. And then, I feel like, well, I didn't have room service as a child, so I have things to make up for. Anyway, so I'm very glad that I can live vicariously a bit through them. And I'm very glad that they get to experience that because they truly have a passion for it and love it and stuff. And they're hunting the animals in case you're wondering. No, it's not that kind of a trip. Okay. Um, the husband's actually very involved in conservation. So anyway, just a little scoop there. But just seeing these animals chasing people, which, you know, I don't have a problem with that. How it goes. Okay, I had some slight variations. I didn't add a lot of blending on the bigger ones. I didn't want to erase the sketched part, right? But I really think it's pretty in particular in these. Take some of that white away. Okay, let's cut them out and see what we think. They're easy to cut out. They're easy to stamp. This would be a really great set, I think, for somebody just beginning with a stamp and cut and emboss machine. They're not fiddly. There's some detail, but they're not difficult. They come out cleanly. And so I feel like it's kind of you're going to have a success with this. And where'd that little tape go? Where'd my tape go? Come on now. It's in the windowsill. Okay. There we go. I gotta get rolling. I haven't done this for a couple of weeks, and so I think I'm kind of just happy to be back chatting with you. And I forgot I've got a job to do. Get on it, Lisa. You've got a job to do here. Okay, so regardless of how much we get done tonight, I'm going to work with sketched butterflies again, for sure. And also, let's talk for a minute about what's going to happen on Saturday morning. So, Saturday morning, I am going live in another group that I have. You guys can all join it if you would like. And I'm selling retired product. Okay. So there's going to be a live component. So beginning 7 a.m. That's right. On Saturday, this Saturday, what is that, 22nd? Ooh, I was a tiny bit off on that. I'm going to start a live selling. It's kind of an auction, but it's not, there's just one price. Okay. You don't it's not that you guys have to outbid each other. It's just a price. But the first person to comment in the comments that they want the retired product gets it. And then you have 24 hours after you say you want a prize, and I send you the invoice. Okay, I will send you an invoice for shipping of the retired product, and then you will pay for an equal amount of new product using a link that I give you to my Stampin' Up page. Okay, so you'll be purchasing new product and you'll be getting retired product in the same amount for free. However, you either get the new stuff for free or the retired stuff for free. You get one of them for free. However, it's easier for you to think about that. So um, the first part of it on Saturday is going to be that I'm going to show them to you live, and I will, oh gosh, I will open them up for you and let you take a look at them. This happened because I was just a little bit off of this plate, not because of the die. So anyway, and then the second part will be anything that doesn't sell during the live. I am going to post a picture of it. And then they'll be up for probably just another week because, well, they might be up longer than that if I don't sell them. But once the live portion is over, I'm going to start cross posting them to other sites that sell retired Stampin' Up product. So your best selection, of course, is during that live component at 7 a.m. Mountain Time on Saturday. And you need to be in the BOGO group. And I've posted it on the Stampin' Up Facebook page. And it's also been in my email. I'm going to send another round of emails out with the link. I think I forgot the link the first time, but it's got like a teal rocking chair on it. Retired, get it? So that's where you're going to want to be. And if you have questions about if you're in the right section or if you're on the right page, please don't ask me Saturday morning. Please ask me before then. So test it out. Make sure you'll know if you're in the right section because I've posted some notifications over there. But once I go live, I can't help you. Okay, I'll be doing my thing. So I won't even probably see your comment. But I'm hoping that if all of you that want retired product, I hope you go over there and meet up with me on Saturday morning and take advantage of that because I think it's an awesome deal. And yeah, so you get to choose from all of my retired product. Now, a little bit of it did go already because the way I do this is I let everybody on my team choose one thing that they want for not for free, but to have. And then I did let my retreat people shop because they were here, right? And then after that, this is how I'm opening it up. So I want to get to my customers first, right? And my viewers. I mean, I think of you guys all as my customers. So I want to get to my friendly peeps, my online peeps, and then I'll just open it up to whomever, and they might be my new people. I kind of like one little wild weed in there after all my squawking about Pretty Peacock. Okay, so this is going to go here. I think we can go ahead and put it down. I don't think I'm going to put any ribbon. Ribbon would take away from the cool parts of the butterflies. So we're not going to do that. Are you guys with me? I haven't seen any comments for a while. Are you guys sleeping? Who's sleeping? Roz, is Gary sleeping? Or is he still awake? It's summertime, so it's actually summer, isn't it? It's the first day of summer, right? Longest day of the year. The tax director was telling me today. It's just downhill from here. I'm like, it's not like December, my goodness. Don't get so negative. He goes, it's just shorter and shorter and darker from here. And I was like, I guess, but God, we've got a lot of days of summer. We just started. Oh, too funny. Okay, let's do a little dry layout here. Now this kind of depends. Now we could use that bigger one, or we can use the two smaller ones. What do you guys think? Oh, that's a toughie. There's the small, and then we're gonna have that little sentiment around here. Or here's the larger one. Hmm, I'm almost kind of fighting with it already. Here's the larger one. That's what that would look like. Not bad. Okay, what do you like? Just put big or small in the comments, and that means what we're gonna put right here. Okay. And I'm gonna grab, I'm going to, let's use wild wheat with pretty peacock ink for our, you're so fun, Sue. And I'm so glad you look forward to Thursdays because guess what? I do too. Yep, I do too. I think that why I was like trying to think, why do I like Thursdays so much? Well, it's Friday Eve, right? But also, it used to be that I would watch Seinfeld, like the rest of you, on Thursday nights. And so I was thinking, well, I've always really liked that it was like fun TV night. But, and so it was like, gosh, when do I want to have my lives? I've been doing these now, I think 6 years. And so I was like, what night do I want to like commit to say, like, I'm going to be there unless something, you know, definitely more important comes up or conflict comes up. But like, when am I going to be there for my people? And I thought, Thursday. I love Thursday already. So you're very kind. I like hearing that. I like your feedback. Let me say that. You don't have to rain compliments down on me, but I do like feedback. Okay, where did my nested essentials dies go? That's what I was looking for because that's where I got that little die cut from. Oh, things are starting to get stacked, people. Okay, so it's this little guy. I didn't want anything too showy, right? Okay, that's gonna work. And I stamped it first and then die cut it because it's very close to the edges. But isn't it perfect? It's so perfect. And by the way, if you're wondering, like, where did she pull this from? It's from page 68. There we go. Page 68. This is 49.50, but this month it's probably more like $44. Okay? Another 10% off. It's like getting free shipping. Everybody's always gaga about free shipping. Well, this is essentially free shipping. Jean, I know. I turned the heat on Monday. The house got down to like 60 degrees. Was that it? Yeah. And I turned the heat on, and now we are like getting ready to fry. You never can tell. Okay, where's this? I love a beautiful birthday sentiment. It's very nice to send out birthday. Oh, yeah, baby. That's good stuff right there. All right, so now I'm going to use my tape again. I don't need to pull a fresh piece of tape every time, but I don't know where they're going. I don't know where the other tape's going. And it's all white over here on this side. It's all white, white cardstock, white tape. I can't tell what's what. Okay, so you got to get, like, it's just wide enough for this sentiment. So let's bring this in, get everything under control. Oh, hold on now. So my doggies are doing good. I've been working from home a little bit more than usual this week. Again, because my boss is gone. So it's really, we're kind of like a sub team of two. And so when she's not there, I can run the show from here. No big. But I had to get up early this morning because I thought about having my snow tires taken off in April. And then I think it was snowing or something happened. And then I didn't think about it again, honestly, until the retreat, which was just 2 days ago. And so I was like, Really, you're either gonna need to get these things rotated or get them off. They're not studded snow tires, thank goodness. Hopefully, I would have kicked in. The memory would have kicked in before then. But still, they're snow tires, right? And so I got up early to take the car down. I want to try to put them in the same spot because I don't want to do it. Remember, I have this laying in provisions mindset, right? Like we're going into big winter, mom, pa, Ingles, all that situation. And so I was like, well, I don't want to do it in the next couple of days. So I better get down there today. And so, like, I had to text in and tell him, like, I have to go to the tire shop, which I still made it in there at 9 a.m. after all that running around. I thought that was pretty darn good. Yep. Are you asking me, Heather, how's my dog doing? My dogs are fine. I have two dogs and they're doing fine. And if you're not talking about my dog, then sorry, I probably got in the middle of a story, but that's nothing new for me. Okay, so let's see what we got here. And then, of course, I'm going to make you vote, right? So get ready to vote. Get your, oh, look at these. I'm telling you. These are just fun to stamp. First of all, they're red rubber, which I love. And no disrespect to photopolymer, it has a job to do. But dang it, red rubber, they just pick up the ink so well and are so smooth. So anyway, I'm just admiring the stamping of these. I haven't even really gotten into the dyes, and I'm like a dye. I'm a lover of dyes, so that says something that I'm just kind of gaga over. Now look, I need a little tiny dot of glue down here, or that's gonna keep me up at night. Hmm. Uh-huh. Should have known that was gonna happen. Okay. Woof, we got it. All right, and then over here, slightly different, right? But that's okay. We're gonna kind of dry fit this over here because, of course, I picked up my butterflies. Okay, did you guys tell me small or little? You're not telling me. No one's talking to me. That's all right. I am gonna have to choose now, and if you don't like it, that's okay. But we're doing small. But I am going to vary the butterflies because again, it's all about kind of mixing up the colors, right? So we're gonna start over here and I am going to glue this down and um, and then we're gonna go from there because I want this to be over here and then I want this butterfly to be up on now. Get off there. That was kind of like a bug. It's kind of like a real butterfly was sticking to me. Um, who did we take? I think we took my little. God, it's been so long. I don't think we've taken my nephew that's 5. Dang it. I would have thought about that. I would have taken him. I'll have to ask his mom if he's been, because I think he would. I don't know if he'd sit still long enough, quite frankly. He's one of those kids. I don't know if he'll sit still long enough to let a bug land on him, but we'll see. I'll ask his mom and see what she thinks. Okay. No, those are kind of going. I want these things to be going at different angles, right? That's my guess about, they don't butterflies don't fly in formation. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So, I want this one at a sharp angle. And this guy up here, he's going to be on dimensionals too because we love dimensionals. Yes, we do. So please don't forget about me on Sunday. I will be doing Stamp and Chat Sketch with you. I'll have a brand new sketch for you and some inspirational cards that follow the sketch. And then after that, I will post um, still photos to my Facebook page. And then it's your turn to place your sketched photo, a photo of a card you make that follows the sketch or is inspired by the sketch, okay, onto the post. And in that way, you will be entered to win a prize at the end of the month. Now, this guy, he's just going to have to sit in the stamp set and wait for next time. And of course, I've got all, look at that. Man, the embellishments are thick up in here. And do we have Pretty Peacock? We do. We have those cool ones that are Pretty Peacock and gold. Ooh, look at these though. We have these. I really like these. They carried over from the winter mini, I think. So, or as you Australians call it, probably the summer mini. I don't know. Do we have a name for it anymore? And this is Pretty Peacock. And we could use the gold, like Jean said. Um, it's basically gold. Okay, I kind of, let's see. Let's put that there. And let's try this little, oh, yes. Love it. And then let's put one right on the butterfly. Dang it. I like them both. It's tough. It's a tough one. All right. Now, while I'm cleaning up here and I'm trying my very best to get ready to make a second card for you, you guys can tell me, do you like the brights or I don't know, what should I say? Well, left or right, bright or peacock, something like that. You'll figure it out. Hello, Carol. You're welcome for the update. Yay. You got to get it because it's so good. And I always feel bad when I use it if you guys don't have it. So now, I'll be using it. like I ever stopped. Let's be honest. We got peacock. Wow. Okay. Tonight's card. Tonight's card is coming in hot. Yeah, baby. Okay, where did where'd that little guy go? Tonight's card is all about it. Oh, Carol likes both. Thank you. um, yeah, this is fun, isn't it? I would send this to a man. I don't know. Um, who's I don't even have a man to send a birthday card to, but if I did, my brother. No, I wouldn't send it to my brother. He likes funny stuff better. So I'll have to send something funny. But there's your bright. And hello, Jenny. And then here's your regal. Yes. We're liking regal tonight. I mean, it's not what I want to say. They're both great. And you get to use the beautiful paper on both times. So, yes. So, thoughtful wishes. And then this is from the color family packs. Okay. So, these patterns, if you like these patterns, we sell them in groupings of all the color families. I really try to talk about that often because they get missed. They're not a big feature in the catalog. They're just kind of a if you know kind of thing. And so that's why I'm trying to put you in the know. Yes. Okay, so I had all sorts of ideas of we do not have time to watercolor tonight. Telling myself that, right? Like Lisa, just slow your roll. We're not gonna watercolor tonight again. I mean, like at 8:08 Mountain Time. But we're gonna do something. So let's think about these little detailed die cuts. I I had this vision of putting like two die cuts stacked on each other, like metallic and then another color. Did I grab the metallic? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, this is tough. So this is the textured metallic. Okay. So you can see in the light, it's got it's got texture on it. It's kind of like streaked. There we go with texture. And as you can tell, guess what? It makes it beautiful airplanes. And so it comes in three colors. I think you get a sheet of each. You get a sheet of gold, a sheet of copper, and a sheet of tungsten. I'm just laughing because it's like, that's not an easy word to say, I don't think. It's kind of like, when some words are just kind of ugly. I think it's a metal, right? Tungsten, but there it is. So it's a purpley silver, right? And it's cool. And we've had this color before. Um, but anyway, so I just wanted you to know that's available and that did just come out in the new annual catalog. And it's not just plain metallics, it's got a texture to it, which is just another piece of interest, right? Actually, I'll tell you right now, it's item number 163772. You can't see that, but trust me, it's called textured metallics. So it's good to have, right? Okay, so let me cut them out in the gold. Uh, we'll see what spirit hits us with this, right? See what inspiration comes from this. So let me cut this out. And how much do I need? It's about, oh, if I had 2 inches, that would be just fine. So 2-inch strip. And I think I'm going to apply adhesive sheet because, well, Laverne says she likes tonight's card. I think tonight's card took it. Tonight's card was kind of, you guys all said you liked this one, but then when I made that one, you said tonight's card. That's fun. Okay, adhesive sheet. Get out here. It's also great. Adhesive sheet 152334. Don't forget it, because this is something I forget sometimes. I mean, it's one of those things like grid paper, like you forget to put things on your order, and then when you click the button, then you go, "Oh God, dang it, I forgot the grid paper. I forgot the adhesive sheets." 152334. Yes. Not that I ever forget anything, which is why I make multiple orders during a day sometimes. I try to keep it, down to a minimum, but I don't go quite as crazy as like I'm on Amazon. But okay, then these are 6 by 12 and they are cut into 3 2-inch panels. So it's kind of good. Yes. I know, Teresa. I've never thought of tungsten as a color either. But there it is, right? It's a purpley silver or a silvery purple. It's like right in the middle. Okay, I'm going to try and get this placed. Let's see. Does she have good hand-eye coordination today or not? Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Oh, yowza. Looking good. Okay. Got a sticker now. So these do get a little bit scratched in the die cutter, but that's the other cool thing about them being textured is they already look kind of scratched. That's a little secret I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Can we just stay here for the next 2 hours? Because like I'm excited. I'm excited to be back. I didn't stop crafting, that's for sure. I crafted like crazy. You guys would have been here last week on Thursday night. You would have been like, I felt like the moose running from the grizzly bear, right? I was like bearing down. I was going like the wind. I was die cutting. Flames, sparks were coming off this thing. I was trying to get a kit. I decided at the last hour, I was like, I'm going to get the in color kit out before the retreat. And I whipped for it and I did it. And when I started, I didn't even have the cards designed. So there you go. Oh, yes. Mamacita. Doesn't that look good? Now, when I peel the sticker off, a lot of these are going to come with it. Some will probably get stuck to the back and then I'll have to peel those off, but that's all right. It's the cross-eye bearer, right? For being a paper crafter. Fun. Yes, I saw a friend, acquaintance, I don't know, a friend in the grocery store today, and I was telling her about I had to go to the wedding, right? And she goes, we're we're going to go up to McCall and we're going to sit by the river and probably drink margaritas. And I said, "Now all heroes wear capes." Wow, you guys are really taking one for the team. So we're used to the heat. We're used to a little heat around here, and we know how to get out of the way. Or what color do you want on top of this? Want a little, shall we lean into the in colors? The new in colors? I don't know why, but I want to make them shy shamrock. We could make them summer splash though. Very close. We could make them petunia pop, but I feel like I'm always using petunia pop. But I also feel like I don't know about green butterflies. It sounds like radioactive butterflies. Hey, what paper is that? Ooh, that's berry burst. How about berry burst, you guys? I like that idea. More brights. That's not surprising. Okay, where is some? Here it is. Yeah, baby, let's try that. Okay, now I don't think I want to use adhesive sheet on this. I think I'm going to give it a try without. We'll have one with and one without, and we'll see what we like. Who has the butterflies already? I didn't ask you that. Who has these butterflies already? So cute. Okay, so what I'm thinking is like the silver, the gold gets laid down, and then we put this kind of like offset. I know my nails are stealing all the attention, aren't they? They don't go very well, very burst, but that's okay. Okay, and then we'll do, mm, let's do this on a strip of card. Let's have our card going this way. And let's do this on, well, I'm just trying to look at the layout here. Let's, ooh, you know what? We could do this and then have a sentiment in here. I feel like a sentiment will kind of nestle right in there. Let's check it out. Like this one, maybe. That's fun. Let's look another size. Another size gives us better options. Hello, Trish. Oh, I'm so glad to see you here. Okay, right there. That's a money shot right there. Okay, so that's going to be our focal point of the card. I know it's 817. Just ignore that. Okay, just ignore it because I'm going to. We're going to just keep on going. Um, I try to wrap up by 8:30, and we may still, but okay. So now, what color do I want this thing to be? I don't really like white. Okay, how about let's just lean into these pinks. Let's do like double bath. Let's see double bath. Let's see if we like that. And I wonder if I have some bubble bath. Nope, that's flirty flamingo. That's also a nice color. I can't believe it. No. Oh, bubble bath is in the subtles. I should have known that. Let's see. I have a lot of scraps. Petal pink. I was trying to work through my scraps for the class, right? That's always a really good time, is when you're doing a class or a retreat. You can get through a lot of your pieces and parts. But then I created more pieces and parts. I know, darn bundle sale. Darn it. Stamp it up. You're so rude to have a sale. Just cool it. Oh gosh. Jean has the butterflies. Yay, Jean. I know. Okay, Trish. So yes, Juneteenth was yesterday, federal holiday. You had it off. I did not. I'm not complaining because we get a lot of holidays off. However, things I was trying to do, I would call people, and then, of course, guess what? Not available. So, like, by the end of the day, I was like, I hope they're enjoying this because they better be there tomorrow. That's all I can say. I'm starting to think this gold is a little much. I'm going to let you guys decide. I actually think it'd look better overlaid on white. Don't kill me. But this is how it goes sometimes, right? We create and then we recreate, and at least we see it in gold. Where's my white? You have to have a pack of white scraps, right? Everybody does. And that is really what got trimmed down a ton. I am going to, I'm not going to put adhesive sheet on this just because of time. Sometimes they have adhesive sheet on them, but no luck. Oh, that's good cutting. It's good cutting, Lisa. It's like an arrow. You have the butterfly bundle. Cool to burn. I love it. Then I'm in good company if you guys have the butterfly bundle. While I'm die cutting, this is so interesting. Please don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Help the zoo. Help the Stampede Zoo. And help your friends, because you never know. You've got a paper crafting friend in your midst, and you might not even know about it. And then, you know, so and so will say, "Oh, yeah, I saw that video you posted. That's super fantastic, girl, Lisa, the llama lady." And then, and you have a new paper crafting friend. There, better. Okay, it helps everything to pop. We could actually even, if we went even larger, oh, see, this is what happens. The mad scientist decides to change the measurements at the last minute, and she needs the settles. Okay, guys, I have a huge, and I mean huge, clematis out here. It's not the dainty style. It's the I'm gonna come kill you in your sleep style. And it's I talk about it every year because I can't believe it's like probably 20 feet long and growing. I see it's trying to take over one of my buckthorns out here, which is another very established plant. And it's from one 5-gallon pot that I got one year, several years old, of course. And anyway, I have it on welded wire against an old wooden fence that is on the neighbor's property. And the property is a bunch of skinny houses came after me, but it's okay. It could be worse. But I don't necessarily want to look at it, and I don't want all the noise. And so, plants will kind of give you a little bit of a buffer of the noise as well. And this thing does its job, and it's so gorgeous. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Oh my gosh. So anyway, this thing is blooming, and they're creamy white and light green. And I mean, and it gets so tall that I can't see much of these 2-story skinny houses that are next to me. And can I just say I'm in love with it? Probably the best, most prolific plant I've ever bought. I mean, I'm glad I didn't plant two, is all I can say. Okay, let's look at this. I like you brighten up so many of my days. That's sweet. Brighten up so many of my days. Isn't that pretty? Let's take a look and see what it might look like. We have to look at the form and we have to look at the function. So we know we like the sentiment. Oh, look, it fits right in that little niche, right in there. Look at that. And then we could stamp back behind it. We could stamp these butterflies. Oh my God. Masterpiece on the way. Watch out. Oh, well, hello, Jenny. You've missed some really profound thoughts. Okay, so that's what we're going with. Why not? And we're going to do it I'm going to stamp on this uh, in bubble bath. And I kind of think first generation because bubble bath isn't that strong. But I will play it safe and do it on this first to check it out. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are so pretty. So you want to do it in first generation, but look how cute they are. Look at that. And they're all on one stamp. Yay. Laverne's smart. She has the butterfly bundle already. The rest of you are just dying to get it now, aren't you? Yes, you are. You can tell me. I'm not going to make fun of you for not having it yet. Okay, now I'm going to take just this one and put it on the corner here. Oh, so sweet. Okay. And then this is going to come in here. Right. Mm. Girl, we made our own DSP. Okay, now I need Berry Burst. Berry Burst. I love Berry Burst. And, oh, I'm nervous. Nervous. You brighten up. Okay, it needs a light touch. Laverne could probably have told you that. She's probably used it already. But not that light, Lisa. Medium touch. Okay. Try again. Perfect. Okay. So the font is kind of thin, right? It's not that it's small, it's that the font is kind of thin. So I always feel like the smaller the stamp, the lighter the touch. And if you don't talk, that makes it better. You got a nice reprieve. Pretty good. Okay, and then this is going to come in here, and that white one is right out of the way. But we can bring it in like this a little bit. We'll figure it out. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, Deborah, we'll talk to you later. And thank you so much for being here. And I hope it was just a nice time to just think about paper crafting, right? Just kind of let everything else go. Okay, let's see here. I want to get this cleaned up because I don't want to stick my arm in it. It happens to the best of us. Okay, so we've got some colors here. I'm almost thinking I want to put it on Bubble Bath with Bubble Bath Designer Series paper. So let me check it out. Do I have the settles? I am guessing I do because I have a lot of stuff. Yep. Okay. Okay. Ready. Okay. Look at that. Boy, I'm really dragging these things out right now. It's so fun though. They're so gorgeous. Okay. Maybe a stripe. Oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. It's going to take too much away from our design here. You know what I really want is that light. We had that trio of ribbon. I'm looking for it, but we don't have it right now. We had a trio of ribbon that was like, it was with the hot air balloons, and it had bubble bath ribbon. I know I could make my own, but hold it. That is fresh freesia. That is yeah, that's not right. I knew when I laid that down, there was something off, and that was it. Fresh freesia is beautiful, but not for this card. But did I use fresh freesia? No. I think that's bubble bath. Oh, this is not the right color. It's petal pink. Okay, am I in the right color family? It's like I don't know my colors all of a sudden. What? Okay, no, that's petal pink right there. Yeah, so this must be bubble bath. Did I stamp on fresh freesia? Oh, I did. Okay, fixable. It's fixable. I can't believe I didn't know my colors there for a minute. I like momentarily lost my mind. Well, I know how to fix that because I don't have any bubble bath. I don't have any. No, that's right. That's bubble bath. Okay, leave it, Lisa. Okay, and then I think it must be coming off as different because is this bubble bath? I think it is. Am I losing my mind? I've got a little color chart over here. It's either bubble bath, fresh freesia, or petal pink. And it's not petal pink and it's not fresh freesia. It must just be a tad different. Makes it look purple though, does it not? Okay, maybe I don't want this paper. That's what I'm thinking. One moment, please. I have other papers. I have lots of other papers, right? Let's see here. Let's see. And if I don't know, we're just going to throw it on white and call it beautiful. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do an embossed background. There are ways of making this work. And they are called embossing folders. Oh, look at that. Look at all that deliciousness. Mary Ellen, you are home. Did you get home from your California Dreamin' adventure? I love it. I hope you had a great time with your daughter and whoever else was there. We could use that. That's pretty. This is pretty. And butterflies would be on flowers. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I haven't even used that yet. How embarrassing. Okay. So we're going to do a card base. We're going to just go pink. We are team bubble bath on this thing. We are going to go standard. 5.5, 4.25. And then we're going to go 4 by 5.25. Kind of in the theme of the night. Okay, and guess what I'm going to show you guys on Sunday? You're going to flip your lid. Flip it, I'm telling you. There is a stamp set called Friendly Fins. Correct me on the name if that's not quite right, but Friendly Fins or something. It has like a hammerhead shark, stingrays. Okay, so my longtime friend, there she is. Hello, Alicia. So my longtime friend and downline, Alicia, was tasked with making 6 creations using the Friendly Fin. I let her choose what she wanted to use. And she made the 6 best things. You're going to, as I said, flip your lid when you see them. And I am going to show them to you first time on Sunday during Stamp and Chat Sketch. So if you don't catch it live, please catch it on replay because you're going to want to see these. They are so fun. So many ideas, so many techniques. Do you like Friendly Fins? Do you not like it? It doesn't matter because you can take these ideas and use them anywhere. Okay. It's so fun. Oh my gosh, Alicia, they were so great. Okay. I'm all about this situation. Look at that. And then if you put ink, we'll put ink in that embossing folder sometime. And that thing is going to be like, wow, that is stunning. Okay, bone folder. Where'd you go? Come on now. It's a good thing I've got a few. So yes, so Stamp and Chat Sketch is it goes live 4 p.m. on Sundays. Oh, it's so pretty. And it's where I make a sketch. I use a sketch to inspire me, and then hopefully it inspires you. And if you show us your inspirational card made with your sketch, then you're going to be entered into that drawing at the end of the month. Last month, I gave away a bundle. I can't remember what I gave away. Anyway, I'll change it up all the time, but it'll be fun and it'll be Stampin' Up! Product. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay. Now, yes, I should be trying to do this off to the side because it's just little chads of paper, right? But, and yes, I could use my little brush, but something's telling me it might be a little too rough for this thing. And so I'm going to pop these out. I'm sure it's going to be super fast, like the rest of tonight. So please don't forget about that because you're going to love them. And I'm actually going to post a video. I'll probably post it tomorrow. One of them is interactive and it has like a wheel that spins, but she made it. She made the mechanism. She didn't use the Give It a Whirl dies. And y'all, when you see these cards, I think you might want to see if Alicia would want to come live and make one or two of them with us. Would you guys like that? Because I think she's scared. She's scared to do that and she needs a little bit of encouragement. And she might still say no, but when I saw them, I was like, Alicia, you have to come live. And you don't even have to show your face, but I want you to make these cards with me. So I don't know. She made a scared face, kind of like this. Kind of like this. Kind of like this. No, she didn't do that. But in between phase 2 and phase 3 was what I saw. Anyway, very talented, very fun, and I'm so proud to call her my friend. So we'll see what we can do on that situation. But first, I got to show you the beautiful creation she made. Right? Okay. Oh, that's fun too. No, I think we're gonna put the and that's fun. Just plain is fun. But yes, I like them up on top of each other. I think that's very pretty. So away we go. Now this, I'm dying to have some ribbon right in this like little niche. Aren't you? Okay, give me just a minute. There's no rush. Give me a minute. Okay, here's the other cards we made. If you're just tuning in, you don't think like, what has she been doing? She's working on one card. For the love of Pete, somebody help her. Okay, here's this awesome iridescent striped trim. And we could make it match with the white, but are we going to? No. We are going to color it with our blend. We're going to use dark bubble bath, which is really light. Even, oh yes, black instead of white would totally work, Corinne. Absolutely. Yeah, Alicia would bite. That's why we have to keep her on camera only in enclosed locations, right? She was at the retreat, so nobody reported any bites. No, she didn't break the skin, at least. So not that I know of. Okay. So I am just taking my blend and running it with the broad tip, whatever you want to call it, paintbrush end. And I'm not pointing it down. Notice I'm going almost sideways, a really slight angle here, because then I'm not going to ruin my marker. My marker might go dry, but I'm not going to ruin my marker. Okay. I need a little bit because I'm going to go around this. It's not going to be a faux. It's going to be a real wraparound with a bow. And I love coloring this ribbon. Kind of makes me drool a little bit because it keeps its iridescence, but it still fully takes on the color. Look at that. Oh my, it's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Who's gonna get this card? I don't know. I'm lucky to have a few people I could send this card to. Um, my boss is gonna retire. And she's getting to the point where we're talking the dates. It's not like 6 months or anything, but it's coming up. And we've worked together for 20, well, I've been there for 25 years. And she's been there the whole time and has been my boss the whole time. And y'all, I think I might have to have a little bit of therapy because it's like a friendship. And you all know that when you work with people, it doesn't mean the friendship's going to be over, but that like all the time that you spend with that person is not going to be, they're not going to be like hanging out with you nonstop. They're going to be off doing retirement things. And it's just going to be different. It's just, it's not going to be the same. And if I let myself think about it every once in a while, I start crying. I mean, it's like a good thing, but when I think about me, right? And think about how my little life is going to change at work, it's just going to be different. And so, anyway, maybe I'll give her a card or this card. I doubt I'll give her this card because, like I said, this is not happening for like, I don't know how long, but it's not happening for several months at least. Where did my tweezers go? Sheesh. Come on. Okay, I think I have an old ratty parent here. But I like you brighten up so many of my days because we start out our days, right? I drink coffee. She usually has coffee. Sometimes she's eating soup for breakfast. These are things you just get used to. And we've often said that ours, like for each of us, it's our longest relationship. It's our longest running relationship. Now, let's see. She was probably technically married longer than me, but it's definitely my longest relationship. And no, it's not a romantic relationship, but it's still a relationship. It's a friendship, mentorship, cheerleader, just a lot of things. Yeah, Teresa says she retired in December, which congratulations. It's what you work for, right? But you do miss the laughing every single day or like, you have all these little jokes about your coworkers, work, different things that nobody else knows about and is, like I can't tell my mom those same jokes about somebody that did something funny on a spreadsheet. Okay, she could care less. And that's because it's a moment you share with your coworkers. If you ever watch The Office, it's kind of like that a little bit. Um, you make funny stuff happen, and we all know about each other. And when you guys are familiar with this, I don't have to explain the concept to you. But anyway, so as I'm starting to read these sentiments, these like heartfelt sentiments, of course, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I could get that one. I could put that one on a card for her. But I mean, it's not like I'm 55, so I'm not long for that world. And then guess where I'm going to be, friends? I'm going to be with you guys full time. In fact, what I'm thinking about is I'm thinking about, how everybody, well, not everybody, but sometimes I'm going to put two more on there because this thing is really textured. I'm thinking about making my first big trip after I retire being a traveling trip to come and visit a lot of you. So better shut your door and close the blinds. If remember how you've always been telling me you want me to come visit you? Well, if that was just a pleasantry, then you might want to make other arrangements to be gone because guess how many addresses I have? I have hundreds of addresses. And I'm not counting those of you who think you might be safe in other countries, Canada, Australia, guess again. I'm coming for you. Okay, so we're getting there. Like we're getting there. Oh, look, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. It's only 8:45. You can handle it. It's tomorrow's Friday, guys. It's all right. And the ones that were the East Coast probably took off. They were like, "This lady's driving me crazy." Husbands are like, "Come to bed. My God, what are you doing?" "Oh, just watching Lisa make a card." Okay, so let got a little bent up. It's a good thing it's gonna be hidden by a butterfly. Now I am going to adjust this. This bow is not gonna stay this way. It's too big and it's too flippity floppity. But I'm gonna adjust it when we get everything else settled. I think that's straight. There's a lot going on with this texture. Look at this card. Guys, look at this embossing. Wow. You don't really need anything on this. Oh, Lori's still here. Okay. Lori's used to late nights, aren't you, Lori? Although how are you doing? You were having a little downtime, if I recall. Not like you were down, but I mean, as far as you were getting a little time away from work, which is like super fun. Okay, let's put a glue dot. I'm putting a glue dot behind the body part and hopefully not tearing this. I could have pulled it off with my take your pick tool a lot nicer. You guys, I played with the paper pumpkin from this month. Who has that? It is so gorgeous. Dang it, it's so pretty. I might buy another one just for the heck of it. Just because it's so beautiful. Okay, can't hide my days part. Oh my gosh. I mean, that butterfly just ends up there. Just ends up where you're supposed to be. And then look what I did. I put the berry burst down and it covers up too much of it. Follow me for more inspirational tips. Card maker extraordinaire. I'm new here. See, even when you're new and you don't know what you're doing, you can still make a beautiful card. It just might take you a few steps to get there. You know what I'm saying? But paper pumpkin, if you don't have, like, I have all the stuff. Well, you don't have to have all the stuff with paper pumpkin. You just need a pair of scissors. Sometimes not even that. And everything's provided for you. I think it's about $25. That's with tax in Idaho. And I mean, you can't beat that deal with a stick. This month's card kit makes 9 cards and it has a little ink spot. Every month it has an ink spot, a stamp set, and when you first sign up, you get the block. Okay, so you need nothing else. So if you're like, yeah, I might like making cards, but I don't want all this stuff she has. You don't have to have all the stuff. Trust me. The stuff's fun though, but you don't have to have it. Ooh, look what we did. Yeah. Okay. Get that down to a manageable size. When I have this beautiful ribbon that's really like light and sheer, I just want to like make it huge, the size of the card. Oh God. Oh, good. You have decided to retire. Being on leave for your foot surgery was probably like, ooh, this is what it might be like when I retire, huh? This is what happens to me now when I'm on a 4-day weekend. Ooh, this might be what it's like for retirement. And I can't handle it. Oh, so sweet. We have to decide if we want. Oh, those are petal pink. We're not getting drawn into that again. I love petal pink. But if it's bubble bath, then it needs to be bubble bath, right? We might get away with using pretty in pink, but how about some white sequins? Oh, those are berry burst. In a pickle. I mean, in a pinch, we could use those. But I've got white. Oh, we also have the clear opal rounds. No, I'm thinking sequins. Thinking sequins for this. You're so sweet. You got yours on Tuesday. What are you talking about, Jean? Um, an order? A kit? Oh, paper pumpkin. Duh. What we were just talking about, Lisa. Um, oh, look, so pretty. But that's berry burst as well. And then white. Kind of like the white iridescent. But you know what? We can take them off if we don't like them. But I think they'll be pretty, kind of a nod to the ribbon and the white back behind the berry burst. And let's do one over here and a couple here. I am going crazy with the sequins. But you know what? It's kind of like the DSP inside the card. Like, why am I just putting 3 sequins on a card? I just showed you all my embellishments. I have thousands of embellishments, and I'm putting 3 on a card. Well, no more, I tell you. No more. It's 5, 7, 9. It'll be odd numbers. But oh, this is great. Now I've finished the inside. I'm not going to make you wait for that. Okay, so here's just one of our creations. Here's the other one that we ended up making that was like your favorite, right? And then here was the first one that I made, which I like her too. She's nice and bright. Okay, so that is just a little bit of what you can do with the beautiful sketched butterflies and coordinating dies. And as we've been talking about all night, extra 10% off through the end of this month, June 2024. And why not get it? You know, you'll love it. What do you want to do? Wait until it's sold out and then be sad about it? No, don't do that. That's not good. Let me see something here real quickly. I'm going to remove my, oh, I don't like that. I don't like this. I want this to be, okay, let's try. It does this a little to me sometimes. Um, we talked about that. We talked about that and that. Okay, starting on Sunday, along with sketch, I'm going to try and fix this. There we go. So, starting on Sunday, during the sketch, I'm putting together a 5-part series all about Christmas and winter. So, it begins on Sunday, and I'm going to go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I have to skip Wednesday because it's book club. Okay. But so Sunday through Friday, you're going to see me 5 times and I'm gonna go live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know exactly what time. 6:30 if I can pull it off, but definitely by 7. Okay. So join me because I'm going to be using lots of existing product, lots of carryover product, and a lot of the new online exclusives that are going live to customers on July 3rd. I want to give you kind of a thorough preview of lots of those items so you know what you would like to put in your carts for July 3rd. Okay. So please keep that in mind because it's going to be all about Christmas and I don't go live normally 5 days a week, but I'm doing it next week. Okay. And so again, that will start on Sunday at 4. Now, this is the icon and the group that you want to look for to be in the BOGO sale. It begins this Saturday at 7 a.m. So if you are going to be participating in Stampin' Up's demonstrator event Creativity Now, I think that starts at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. I'm starting this at 7 so we can have fun. You can get your copy and be working on your supplies for Creativity Now while you are shopping my retired product. Remember, you get the retired product for free and you place an order for new product that you want anyway. So keep in mind all these dies and the butterflies, you can add those to your order on Saturday morning. Okay. Please sign up to be in this group. will not see the video if you don't sign up to be in this group. Okay. And then the Glass Mat Studio is back. It's going to be available to everyone on July 3rd, I think, maybe the 5th. But anyway, right around there. Okay. You can put it in a starter kit tonight if you want over at thestampingzoo.com. Just start a uh, great little adventure with your starter kit. And here's a little preview of some of the online exclusives. So beautiful. So, so beautiful. This is the icon for the Stamp and Chat sketch that you look for every week. And friends, I am so glad we shared this time together. It was really fun. Yes, I got the sled. Oh, yes, I got the sled. I got those trees. I got so much fun. So it's going to be really fun because it's going to be super hot here. And we're going to be talking about Christmas, working on Christmas. Okay, thanks so much for joining in when we were making our beautiful butterfly cards. And remember, what's your takeaway from tonight? Use that DSP. Use those embellishments. Life's too short to use 3 embellishments. Well, I did use on that one, but I made up for it on the pink card, didn't I? Okay, everyone. I want you to have a fabulous night, a great weekend, and be safe, whatever you're doing. Okay. Make lots of beautiful paper crafts. If you are in Chopped, you need to have your entries to me by the 24th. Okay. I can't wait to see what you all create. I'll see you again soon. All right. Talk to you later, everybody.